Hey everybody, and welcome to the HTBox AllReady Stand-Up. This is our community stand-up where we just talk about the things that are going on and the things that are in the pipe for us. This week we were actually going to have a couple of members of the Red Cross joining us who are kind of our primary drivers for the project at the moment with a couple of efforts that they've got going on. And unfortunately, due to some environmental issues and some flooding, we're not able to access those members today. They're actually, as Steve just said offline, they are the legs on the ground. And to further complicate the matter, we've got some people traveling, and so we've got some missing faces this morning. And apparently my computer has decided that the video camera will not go. So the only bright and smiling face that you will see is Steve's this morning. So Steve, hello and welcome from your work office.
That's it, yeah. We're now with our change of time. I'm still in the work office, and they've kindly allowed me to take 15, 30 minutes out of my day to do these stand-ups every couple of weeks, so that's good.
Excellent. And 9 a.m. will be our new scheduled time. Today we're a little bit off canter using Thursday, but we will be back on schedule, meeting every second Tuesday starting on the 25th of July. And I'm going to get all of those video links posted in our channel. So if you follow our channel, you will get all of those notifications and all of those kinds of things. Okay, I'm going to jump right in here. And actually, why don't Steve, what kind of things are on your radar for the project at this time?
So I'm aware we've got sort of a few bits and pieces hanging around from some epics we defined a good few weeks back. So we added the concept of event managers, which can be invited in by kind of campaign managers to assist running a particular event. So we're sort of stubbing out some additional screens that are needed for that to function. So I think it was last week, I built up a kind of lister that allows someone that's been given those management roles from possibly more than one organization as well to kind of see all of the events that they're assisting with managing. I think we've got quite a few stories that kind of tie those things together. So building up admin menu items that will allow access to those screens. So there's a fair bit of work in there around that. And then I know there's some sort of future requirements that I've been just talking through with some of the project team and sort of domain experts to sort of try and understand exactly what we've got coming up ready for the kind of September launch.
Right on. And we do have some of our team members or some of the product team members, namely Emily, jumping in now and helping to spec out some of the epics that we've got coming. So I see, I've seen here in the last week or so, we've got some information coming in regarding some of the reporting requirements and some of the requirements when working with maps. So those things are going to start to be addressed as well. We do have, I'm just going to share our screen really quickly here. Share my screen really quickly.
James, are you talking at the moment? I can't hear you.
Do you know what I am? What was the last thing that you heard that I said?
Let me share my screen.
Let me share my screen. Oh, that's too bad.
I thought, oh, he's setting up here for some demos, and
it was going to be like
this. It was going on a while.
You thought there was going to be this like great, like this story or something that I just put out there. No, that's not what happened at all. I actually just cleared my throat and I forgot to unpause, or I double clicked the button or something. Anyways, what I was saying was, if you pull down if you're new to the project and you pull down a copy of AllReady, it's actually very easy to jump into, very easy to get going. One of the, like we populate it with sample data. You can jump into config.json. You'll see a default admin username and password. These are credentials that are configured for a user, created by default when the migrations run, the initial migrations run. And this will allow you to log into the site and see some of the administration features that Steve was just talking about. If you head into the repo itself on GitHub, it's at github.com /HTBox AllReady. You can find our issues tab here, and we have a fairly active community. You'll see here there's about 200 issues that you can jump in and have a look at. We have a number of pull requests that come in, and really what we like to see, what we like to have happen if you are new with the project, is just to add an issue and say, this is what I would like to do, or comment on an issue and say, this is what I would like to do. That way we know we've got some visibility that someone's working on it, and you can jump in and create a pull request, and we can start the conversation about getting the code going. There are also some docs in here, so you can kind of get started, and you can get familiar with the site. We will be, in the weeks ahead, something that we're going to be working on is getting this projects tab filled out as well. And so we'll be chewing off bites of the issues and getting those populated. And so you'll see a lot more work showing up in there, and it'll allow us to kind of help the community get more involved, or find easier pickings for the community to pick off the tree. You can see here we've got over 100 committers on the project, over 100 people who have done a large number of work, just a huge amount of work. And we've got a fairly strong year in the books here, looking back. So although it's summer and it's calming out a little bit right now, we also know that there's a number of initiatives that are kind of ongoing, and through the summer we hope to kind of revitalize some of the contributions that are coming in. So again, I think with the absence of some of the folks that we wanted to talk to today, we're probably going to cut it a little bit short. But if you've got comments or questions, please feel free to add them to the repo, add any issues that you've got, and we look forward to hearing from you. Before we sign off, Steve, anything else from your side? See, now you're muted and we can't hear you. So
it's easily done, isn't it? I was just saying, if there are any questions that people have for any of the work items that are in there, then do feel free to tag me or at me in the GitHub comment as well, and I'll happily take a look at the question.
Excellent. Okay. Well, thanks, everyone. In a couple of weeks here, namely on the 25th of July, we will log in, and I will be doing my best to run the stand-up actually from the campground at Riding Mountain National Park. So we're going to try doing some remote 4G connections to get tuned in there. But do watch our issue list, and if there's anything in there that you feel that you can help us knock off, then this is as a project that kind of serves the greater good. We look forward to having your contributions on the project. Thanks, everyone, and we will see you on the 25th. Cheers.
Bye.